Well, welcome back. We're just going to continue on with the case. I've been really enjoying going through all these very good. Think you know thinking about this a bit. Like I think they really give a side to Lawn than a lot of the other. There isn't as much rules. I mean, certainly in the later, um, like on Skype and that we engage in that, but it shows how desperate he is. Like, and I don't. I mean, if this was the intention, Blue Boy's intention, which is has pulled it off, is to basically show accept anything. Like the Casey character, as is portrayed, is an awful person. Like calls we did on the last going through about poor people kind of shit and all that. It's essentially oh, hang on, I have audio. One sec. How is that now, guys? Can you when I'm talking, is that better now? And I'm assuming was the glitching only when I started talking, not during the song? I'll give it a second for a little bit of feedback there before I go into my very long soliloquy again. Okay, awesome. Thank you, guys. I appreciate that feedback. Yeah. So what what I was trying to say, which I'll try to scale it down now, is that like as I said, I don't know if this was Blue Boy's intention, but I feel like maybe it was. But to make Casey basically show how desperate Lawn is, like he'll accept anything. Like Casey, talks about how that she hates poor people. I mean, Lawn has spent his whole time talking about how much he loves dogs. Casey hates dogs. He still sticks in there. And like for a lot of people, even that would be a deal breaker. Like not in. I mean, I know some people like dogs, some people don't. Some people like cats, some people don't. That, but that's kind of thing. I mean, your animals are such a big part of your life. So if your potential partner was like, I can't stand. Like if you're a dog person and your potential partner was, I can't stand dogs. I mean, just logistically, how's that going to work? I mean, obviously you're always going to want to have a dog, and your partner doesn't. So like, but that's cool. He accepts that. She is running death pools on his mother, on his whole family, but in particular his mother. And there are so many calls where she's like, "How's your mum going?" She's good, thanks. Ah, fuck, like because she's going to lose money because she hasn't died. Lawn accepts that, like, so that's what I really feel like is so interesting about this. It just shows Lawn will accept anything if he thinks there's a chance to get his dick wet. But yeah, so that's my thoughts at least. Thank you to Asbury Brad for tonight's stream art. I I really enjoy that. And yeah, let's say hello to everyone and jump into it, shall we? So, g'day to Dr. Cunt and generic Puerto Rican male and Il Rig, DJ McNerdet. Hello to you, Mandy S, Zaki, Online Lobster. Please don't boil me. Your hoser. The Codfather, hello to you. You are on time. And Duchess, and Course Not, and Cyber Squeak, g'day Squeak, and I was late. Bunny, why would a guy? Who else we got? Evil Little Big Nuggets, Alison Marie Armstrong, and Tiffany Rose, James Dean, Rhodes Scholar, Jose Aguirta, Pussy Destroyer, Polynomial Purebred, Moton G, Jeff W, and I say he, you say whore, John Ryan, Mick Sleeves, or MC Sleeves, I'm never quite sure on that one, Mary Hirsch, hello to you, La Senorita, Floppy and Fun Bogan, Conzanton, I died it by myself, Lala, you Super J, the Cornville Nightmare, Cornville Councillor, Asbury Brad, and Kelly Slime Bucket Witch Lady. That song always reminds me of the American Pie movies too, and I need to go back and watch all those again. Like I know they're trashy in that, but like that was like my teenage years, and they were just great, especially the first two. I mean, I don't think we really needed like American Pie band camp and all that kind of stuff, but the first like three at least were just fucking amazing. Like I love them. Makes me very nostalgic. Lewis Mark. Tiffany Rose, I can't remember if I said hello to you, but hello. Duchess, everyone telling me that my mic is is glitching out. 80s Girl, Voice to Voice. Who else? Cody Viz. And who else we got here? It's all fucked up. Dennis Edson, hello to you. Lenny Wood, Stumble, Repent, Repeat, Jerry Anthony, Lens33, Michael Amend, Logan W. Sorry if I missed anyone. I think with Sadface09, hello to you, and Julia Weingartner. Sorry if I missed anyone. I think there was just so much stuff about, hey, your mic sucks. You know, you're all glitchy that it got a bit out of control there. And Love Cove Stan account. So let's just jump right into it, guys. So we are up to episode 58. Yeah, cool. Really should have queued this up beforehand. Well done, Cornville. Well done. Here we are.
Hi.
Hello?
Hey.
There you are. I can hear you this time.
You? I love that little.
It feels good to hear your voice.
I love it when he's all excited. He's like, you at the end there. G'day, Lawn Hub.
Yeah. What are you doing?
I am sitting on my bed watching TV and eating watermelon.
Eating watermelon for dinner?
Yeah, well, kind of. I was kind of a pig today.
Just today?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we did a lot today, so.
Mm-hmm. What did you eat today?
Today, all day long, what did I eat? I had a bowl of cereal this morning, and a banana, and a glass of orange juice. And for lunch, I think I had a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. And then I had, Roy had, I don't know, some things he bought from the store, cheeseburger and chicken burger things.
Did she ask you what Roy had? Like, why do you always talk, you record a lot, you're always talking about your family members being put on the fucking internet. You keep bringing him up. Fucking no one gives a fuck what... Roy isn't a pedophile, like, okay? As far as I know. I don't really give a fuck what he has to eat. And someone else came in that I missed, but hello to you, whoever you are.
So I had a cheeseburger.
Pee-wee's. Pee-wee's Burn Pizza. G'day, mate.
Yeah.
Wow.
I usually don't eat them cheeseburgers from the store. I like my own grilled cheeseburgers. But I had
You like
that.
grilling?
I love grilling.
Oh,
It's awesome.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I make burgers perfect. Like
Yeah,
literally perfect. Nice and
How do you make them?
I just I used to put Montreal steak seasoning on them, but I ran out of the Montreal steak seasoning. I'm like, well, I don't have anything to put on them, but I'm gonna see how it tastes with just me making the burger. So I did
seasoning?
that. Huh?
You didn't put any seasoning on them?
I started and I didn't that time, but it turned out so good. It was like, oh my god! So I started putting seasoning on them.
Oh, well,
wow.
that works for you.
Yeah, it was awesome. So I kept doing it. And
Wow.
it's nice and juicy and damn, so good.
Okay.
I actually was gonna make them tonight, but Roy pulled that out. Like, I'm tired. I didn't feel like doing anything.
Yeah.
So I just
Just watermelon today.
Huh?
Just watermelon today. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Okay. Yeah, I
G'day,
can hear
El.
you fine.
Do I sound good?
No.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh my god. Like, it's just like he's talking to fucking Kayla at the moment. Thank you. Like, this is painful.
You sound good too.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
I'm from Maine, but
Oh,
I didn't actually have
you must like talking to me to get a calling card that long. Yeah, yeah. Huh?
a lobster until like 4 years ago.
Really?
Yeah,
You
because
lived in Maine your whole life? Well,
yeah,
besides
well,
briefly.
Well, lobster costs money.
yeah. Besides, well, I lived in Maine until I was 19 or almost 20.
Mhm.
Then I went in the Air Force for 2 years. Then I came back to Maine for a year. Then I went out to Washington State for 3.5 years. Came back to Maine for another year. Went back out to
Mhm.
Washington State for another 3.5 years. I
Oh
went down to
wow.
Oklahoma. Yeah, I went to Oklahoma for like 3 months. When I was 18, I moved to California for 3 months.
What were you doing out here?
Actually, my uncle, 2 of my uncles lived out there, and 2 of my brothers lived out there.
Mhm.
They were installing dry cleaning equipment.
Oh.
So
Cool.
my first uncle that was out there, he'd been out there since he was 19. He's dead now, but
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
yeah, that was rough. He had dementia. That was pretty rough.
Mhm.
But he made a lot of money out there doing dry cleaning, and my other uncle, he went out there and he made a lot of money out there doing dry cleaning. The second uncle's still alive. But then
He still lives out there.
no, he actually moved back here. I don't know, probably must be 15, 20 years ago now. He moved back here.
G'day, Laura
But
Lisa.
he's got like, I don't know, 12, 14 rental houses. So
Oh.
he makes a lot. He's got a lot of money.
G'day, No, and Weren't My False, and a pizza driver.
That's
But
nice.
yeah, and Roy and Paul, they were out there for I don't know.
And who are they?
Huh?
Roy and who?
Roy and Paul, my brothers, both my brothers.
Oh, you have 2
Two of my
brothers.
brothers. Yeah, well, actually, I have 4 brothers.
Oh
One sister.
wow.
Yeah.
That's a filthy lie, quote
Yeah,
unquote.
my sister's the oldest. Her name is Lori. Then
Okay.
there's Ralph. And there's
They live in the future because they fucked over so many people in the past.
Ralph, Roy, Paul, Richard, and I'm the youngest.
Oh yeah.
The baby of the family.
So how many siblings do you have?
I just have an older brother.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
How much older is he than you?
A couple years.
A couple years.
Mhm.
So have you lived out in California all your life?
No, I'm from New Jersey.
Really?
Mhm.
You're from the East Coast and you moved out to the West Coast?
Wow.
Yeah.
Unheard of.
What's wrong with you?
It's sunny out here.
I know,
So
but
nice.
there's money out on the East Coast too.
I don't like the weather.
Well, yeah, but how much have you
Oh,
played in the weather though?
What's
much have I
Skiing, the
played?
snowmobiling.
played?
All
Yeah,
the
so
time.
skiing.
Yeah.
You know it
Yeah.
snows in New Jersey, right?
Well, yeah, but not like Maine, though.
Well,
New
yeah.
Jersey, that's just a little bit of snow in New Jersey. That's not enough to
It's a
have
lot
fun
of snow.
in. Not in New Jersey. It's not enough to have fun in. You can't go snowmobiling in New Jersey. You end up
You can go skiing, snowboarding.
you end up snowmudding, snowmobile
Oh
mud
my
God,
or
shut
mudding
up.
mobile.
Yeah. I mean, I'm from there. I think I know better than you.
Yes, ma'am. I'm sorry. You can't do that in California though, unless you go to the mountains.
Great. I don't want to.
You want to come back to Maine and do it in Maine?
No.
I don't know.
I really think you'd love Maine.
Why is
It's so
that?
pretty here. Because it's so pretty here, and just like the weather is year round. It's you hit all.
Hello?
And the people are so different than they are.
Sorry, you cut out. I can't hear you.
G'day, medium syllables. And weren't my false asking good questions? They say, what's up with him mentioning there's less Mexicans and black people in Maine to Casey? Is he thinking this Casey shares backstory with Casey? I think I don't know. I think it's one of two things. I think, given that, Casey this Casey's never shared any, has never kind of said anything racist or anything, but given I guess that she has said a lot of things that are probably pretty shitty, way she talks about poor people are worthless and all this kind of stuff, and she's really into Alex Jones conspiracy theories and that. I think it's either Lorne has assumed that she would also be into she would also be racist. Because, to be fair, and I'm not getting into any political about Alex Jones, so I don't need to hear any comments about Alex Jones as a fucking legend or anything. A majority of his audience, not all of his audience, are pretty racist. So whether or not he's kind of assumed, and I don't know this is the reason, because this would be a lot of thinking for Lorne to do, but whether or not he's kind of gone, well, you're into that stuff, you're probably racist yourself. But I think it's more likely he's probably just confused with his catfish. Winnie was obviously very racist, so he's a fucking idiot. So it's probably more likely he's just he's had so many different backstories and so many stories about his different catfish that he's just forgotten and thought that Casey is a racist.
Hold on a second. Let me.
Okay.
I'm gonna put my phone over by the window so that way the signal's a little rugged here.
Well, we have signal out here.
You got signal out there?
Yeah, California's better.
G'day, podiatry of Sebring, Florida, and Witchert, and Mandy S.
In California's winter.
Better.
Weather.
Better.
B-E-E-E-E-R. Better.
There you go. I was trying to figure out which word you were saying. Weather or better.
And g'day, the Biscuit Whisperer.
Maine's better. I've been to California.
Coke better.
I did like California, but I didn't like it. Didn't like it as much. We lived. See, my uncles lived in Fullerton, in Anaheim.
Yeah, exactly right, Bunny. His demeanour is identical to the one he had at the Kayla calls. These are the Kayla calls for all intents and purposes, except that he believes he's talking to an adult now, rather than talking to a child. Even right there where he was like, Maine better. Put fucking Coke or Sprite. That's the same thing that Kayla had. He's like, Coke better. And then Kayla's like, Sprite for me. This is fucking bullshit. This is how, it's crazy. It's crazy. This is how this motherfucker flirts, which, removes all doubt that he was not, trying to hook into Kayla.
Well,
okay, you're Anaheim.
Okay, Witcher.
Yeah. I actually, where I lived was actually right in Anaheim, actually, right next to Fullerton.
Oh, okay. How long did you live out here?
I lived there for 3 months. But then when I was in Washington State the second time, I wound up getting my CDL, and I would go for Snyder. So I did the 11 Western states, and so I would always go down I-5 right down through California.
Oh, all right.
Constantly go down I-5. Yeah.
So when were you in Memphis, Lorne? Because I remember Kennedy talking extensively about when you're in Memphis. So when did that happen?
I loved that for 3 months. I loved that. Then it was all different things that I'd see, but the next 3 months was just really boring. So I'm definitely not an over-the-road truck driver.
Oh yeah, I'd never be able to do that.
Yeah, no, it got very lonely very quickly.
I bet.
So I found other different jobs. driving truck for a septic system or a septic business out there that I actually wound up becoming best friends with them and with the owners of it. And yeah, that was probably one of the best jobs I've ever had working for them.
Why'd you go back to Maine then?
Huh?
Why'd you go back? Why'd you leave that job? You went back to Maine?
Yeah. I think I was just ready to come back.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there was a couple of different reasons. One was I was ready to come back, and the other was even though they were my best friends and they owned the company that I was working for, it's like they became a Fortune 500 company. So these Fortune 500 people came in and showed them a different way to run the company so they'd make more money. Well, them making more money decreased the amount of money that I was making by a significant amount.
They explain that again. They made more money, so you made less money.
Yeah, the more money that they made was because it was coming out of my check.
Oh.
Yeah.
Weird.
Well, see, I would make commission off things that I would sell. I'd make hourly plus commission. So I'd make more off commission than I would off my hourly pay. And it's like I'd sell something for $50 or for $198, I think it was, and I'd make $50 commission off of that. But then when the Fortune 500 people came in, they told them there's no reason for you to give $50 worth of commission to your employees when they'd be satisfied with $15 off, of commission. And they said if your employees now don't like it, then they'll quit or they'll deal with it. But you'll get other employees to come in, and they'll like being able to get the $15 commission.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just a matter of time. Before all their original employees quit. So they got all new employees in there. They made more money, but then they wound up getting a divorce. She bought the company from him, and it was
G'day, sorry, please.
Mess. And they had twins at the time. Yeah. They were getting a divorce. But
wow.
yeah, that was a trip.
Mm-hmm. What do you do for work now?
So in other words, administrators have come in or new owners have come in and gone, you're hemorrhaging money because you're paying your useless workers, in particular this motherfucker, way too much. You fuck him off, and the easiest way to do that is drop the commission so low that he'll piss off and the others will piss off. Like, it just sounds like Lorne came along when they had very poor business practices to start off with, and finally someone clued them up. And g'day, Jason Spears.
Right now, I actually drive truck, and I'm actually the job that I told you about is I actually should be starting on Saturday. The guy said.
Oh, how exciting!
Yeah, yeah, it's gonna be a real tough job. I'll be driving up and down the interstate. I'll be driving up and down 95. That's pretty much all I'll be doing is dropping and hooking trailers, FedEx trailers.
Oh, okay. You're not dropping off packages?
No, just the tractor trailers.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be dropping the trailers off in the yard, and then I'll be hooking onto another trailer and taking that to another spot and dropping that off. And that's all I'll be doing. And they get all the benefits too.
Wow.
Yeah, medical and dental, health and vision, 401k, you get everything with them.
Everything you need.
Yes. Now I just need you to move out here. See?
What part of Maine do you live in? Like near the coast?
No. Okay. What part of Maine would you in when you were here?
not Cornville, Lawn. G'day, Hey Boo, and the Time Machine. And there was someone else that came in, but now I've missed them. So let's just continue.
I was in
Richard Johnson,
Portland.
hello. Trooper grandson.
Well, you were down way down there in the Maine.
Mm.
Oh, is that
I'm
far?
I'm right in the almost in the dead center of Maine.
Oh, okay.
Um, if you look at the map and you see a town named Skowhegan,
Mhm.
I'm actually right next to that town.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, it's called Cornville.
Cornville. What's there to do in Cornville?
Not
There ain't a
much.
damn thing doing Cornville, but there's all kinds of things to do all around Cornville.
You can laugh at pedos. You can risk your life sitting in a dilapidated trailer. There's lots of stuff to do in Cornville. Right next to Waterville, just up from Soilville.
You're a nature girl, right?
Nature girl.
Yeah. Mhm.
Okay. Well, there is nothing better than waking up in the morning, going out and seeing trees and
We got
grass.
trees.
Well, yeah, but you got trees, but you also got buildings galore.
You don't got buildings.
I don't have buildings. Yeah, I got buildings. I got a couple sheds outside. I look outside. Like right now, I planted a tree actually when I what was it like a year after I got out,
Mhm.
and that tree.
You're a nature girl and Lorne's a nature boy.
There was a boy, a very strange, enchanted boy.
Oh, I don't know about Enchanted, Nat, but he's definitely strange.
Tree is. I mean, it was probably like 2 feet high, and right now that tree is probably about 15 feet high, and I've got it outside my walk-in closet window, and I
Mhm.
can see it. I can see it, and it's just nice. It's so pretty, and I just get grass behind that, and more trees, and
So that's all there is, huh? Just trees.
and across the road is more trees. It's just nature. It's so nice, and it's
You're not
quiet.
doing a very good job on selling me on Cornville.
Okay, well, I don't really want to live in Cornville all my life anyway.
Of course.
I actually would like to have a house on a lake.
Mm,
That's what I
Oh,
want.
that'd be so pretty.
big dreams. And it makes sense you don't live in Cornwall all your life. I mean, that's why you would have chosen there when after you came out of jail and probation were like, where you going to live? Where you can't fucking leave, you dirty pedo.
Yeah, and that's actually what I plan on getting. Like
Yeah.
maybe in the next year or two.
Okay. Very achievable dream, Lorne. I mean, you are raking it in. So we'll go on to episode 59 now.
Mhm.
And g'day to Omega Heaver.
I actually would like to have a house on a lake. That's what I
Oh,
want.
that'd be so pretty.
Yeah, and that's actually what I plan on getting. Like
Yeah.
maybe in the next year or two.
Mhm.
And I'd like to have nice big windows in the back so that you can look out and see the lake.
Mhm.
And I'd like to have a loft with a master bedroom. I know exactly the kind of house that I want because it's actually been built already.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Got
but
your
somebody
eye
else
on
owns
it.
it. Yeah, somebody else owns it, and I actually knew the people that actually had it built.
Mhm.
So, but they sold it to somebody else a long time ago because they got divorced. But it's just such a pretty house. But it's also
Yeah.
up in a town that I don't want to live in. So
Oh well.
I have to pick a different lake and build a different house.
Mhm. Oh yeah.
So
What's your house like?
what's my house like?
Mhm.
My house is actually my uncle's trailer that I've been
Oh.
tearing apart and rebuilding and adding on to it. And that's why I don't want to live here.
Yeah, I figured. I've never been in a
regardless,
trailer before.
you haven't.
No.
Well, this isn't really like any normal trailer anymore because I've been adding onto it and redoing
Oh yeah.
the whole thing. So, but it's like it doesn't matter how much I do to it.
It is definitely not like any normal trailer. That is an understatement. And g'day, Lorenzic Files and James Sanders.
The realtor told me that it's not going to increase the value of the property. So it's like I thought about just after doing everything I've done, I thought about just tearing it apart and building a house. And I'm like, yeah, I don't really want to live in Cornville, so I'll just
Right.
finish the trailer and I'll build a house somewhere else and either rent this property here out or sell it or something.
Yeah.
But
Sounds
I
like you
don't
got
want
it
to
all
live.
figured out.
Yeah, because I don't want to live here. I mean, the biggest reason I'm living here right now really is because of Mom. She's right in Skowhegan, and it's only like 7 miles away from her. So
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
so we'll figure it out though. But there are places that you would love to live.
Like
on the lake.
where?
Like down by Round Pond where my brother lives. That's nice down there. That's close. That's close to the coast.
I do like the ocean. I love surfing.
Give me cold,
I,
sir.
I love how literal their names are, like Cornville, Waterville, Round Pond. Like,
Freaking
hell.
Maine, though. Well, I guess the ocean's cold anyway. Either way. Hell, I'd like to live down by the coast too.
Yeah.
And
Or
and
get away
with
from the
FedEx.
trees.
Yeah. Well, no, I want to get away from the trees.
Can you imagine being a realtor and this motherfucker comes in, in his fucking ripped jeans, his salmon tank top, and his fucking headpiece on. He's like, I want to get a place by a lake. What do you got in, lake? Well, what's your budget? Oh, between 57, $60.
We'll still have trees. Just won't be as many.
So you said you go skiing a lot.
I used to go like a long time ago, and I haven't been in years. Last time I went, I was in the Air Force. We had a ski mountain right on the base, and that was the last time that I went.
There's an Air Force base there in Maine?
No, I was stationed in Alaska.
Oh.
I was up with his real winter weather.
Right, yeah. That's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Yeah. I
So
was
where do you
stationed up
ski
there.
then in Maine? Where do you go?
Oh, you got. Oh, let me see. You got Squaw Mountain. I gotta remember all the mountains. Mount Katahdin has some. Mount Katahdin's actually the highest mountain in Maine.
The last time you skied in Maine, what mountain did you like going to?
That was. Trying to remember the name of it. Ah, shit. It's in Carrabassett. The name of the town is Carrabassett.
Okay.
Damn. I can't remember. I can't believe I can't remember the name of that. It begins with an S. I'm gonna have to look it up.
Yeah.
And find out. The 3 kids that I used to babysit when I was a teenager and their mother, we used to go there all the time, go skiing. And she's the one that taught me how to ski. And she kept looking
really?
behind her. Yeah, she kept looking behind her, and she ran right into a bunch of trees.
Oh,
Small
goodness.
trees. Yeah, thank God they were small trees, but all I could think was, holy crap, she's teaching me how to ski. Yeah, so that was too funny when that happened.
Mm-hmm.
But God, I love that. I love skiing down there. But see, the skiing there, that's not far from here. In the Squaw Mountain, there's Eden Mountain, which is really close to here. There's
G'day, Zabram.
Mount Katahdin. There's a lot of mountains around here, actually, that have ski slopes on them.
And g'day, Doberman Love One. Glad you could finally make a live. Lovely to have you here, and that's lovely feedback. Thank you very much. I really do appreciate that.
I can't list off all the names of them because I haven't been to all of them. But there's a lot of mountains here, and there's a lot of lakes too.
Mm-hmm.
But the further north you go, there's less population. So
Bunny, that's quite funny. Hey, so Bunny says, okay, but listen, there's a town called Elephant Butt, which I have heard of that because I'm a bit of a, true crime junkie, and the you get the not the toy box killer. Anyway, what very famous serial killer was there, and the podcast I was listening to about it, like, said many times that it's actually pronounced elephant butte or something. I'm like, nah, that's definitely elephant butt. Like, you can say butte if you want to, fancy it up, like saying Target for Target, but that's elephant butt.
it's like,
Oh, yeah.
for the South, they get more population. So if you moved here back here to
That's right, Bunny. It was the toy box killer. Fucking psycho.
Maine, we could move down by the coast. Cause I'd have a good job, and you started a dancing school.
Oh, we can.
Yeah. You don't want to leave me out of it, do you? See, I got it all figured out. You started a dancing school, you make all kinds of money down there.
Yeah, a lot of dancers
There's a lot.
there.
Well,
Lord, you are a pedophile. Like, what is it at a lot? Like, there'll be kids at the dance school. You can't be part of a dance school, you fucking idiot. And you shouldn't want to be.
yeah, a lot of elderly people that want to learn how to do things and get out and do things. There's younger people that want to learn all the dancing and do all the yoga and stuff. And
Mhm.
you'd make some good money back here, especially down by the coast.
Yeah, never thought about it.
Yeah, now you get you thinking about it, so that's good. that would really be awesome.
Yeah.
Think about this too.
Hmm.
All of our family is back here on the East Coast.
Mhm.
See,
Your family?
yours too. You're from New Jersey.
Yeah, I have some family there. Some family
See?
here.
Oh, you got family there too.
Mhm. Yeah.
Huh. I wasn't expecting that one.
Well,
I didn't
backfired.
Well, yeah,
plan
I've
that
lived
one
out
there.
here for almost 10 years now.
You've only been out there for 10 years?
Mhm.
What made you move out there? The acting?
Yeah.
Actually, you probably could get acting jobs.
G'day, Kitty Velociraptor. Yeah, I'm sure there's lots of acting jobs in Cornville. Like, I've heard that that's like Hollywood too.
Back here in Maine.
New Hollywood in Cornville, Maine.
Mhm.
Well,
We
Stephen
film a
King
lot of
lives right in
shows.
Bangor.
Oh,
And hey, Boo, asks, are you playing these calls from the chronological playlist on Blue Boys channel? I'm not. In some ways, I regret that I'm not. But when he put them into that chronological playlist, I was already like 30 calls into how they originally came out, and I didn't want to. Sorry. I didn't want to go back and then I'd be redoing calls that I'd recently done and that, so it just seemed like it wouldn't work. I think like down the track there'd be value in going through these again after some time in the chronological order, but no, these are not in the chronological order. These are in the order that they are, appear in the videos part of his site when they'll at the order that they'll originally release, basically.
Stephen King,
yeah.
yeah. Stephen King
I'll
lives
just
right in
knock on his
Bangor.
door.
Huh?
Just knock on his door. Ask if he can give me a job.
And g'day, 8 inches cock.
Yeah. I bet I could probably get a hold of him.
Think
I
so?
really.
Oh.
Well, there's a guy Stephen King owns a radio station, but there's another guy that I know that works at a radio station, not the one that Stephen King owns, but he knows a lot of celebrities. He's
Mhm.
met a lot of celebrities, and he actually stayed over my house one night with my brother, another one of my brothers.
Stephen
We
King
went out.
stayed with your brother?
Huh?
You said Stephen King stays with your brother?
No, the guy that worked at a radio station that knows a lot of celebrities. He stayed over my house one night when I had my septic business, and I lived in a different town. Him and another one of my brothers stayed over my house that night, and we went out to the bar and everything. And he's got all kinds of pictures of all kinds of celebrities that he's met, and plus he's on the radio all the time. But he knows all kinds of celebrities. And
Yeah.
I think he knows Stephen King. So I don't know.
Reach out to him for me. Don't tell him that his movies are stupid.
I'll tell him, I know somebody that would be perfect in your movies. That's what I'll tell him. I'll say, I have a perfect person for you to play in your next movie.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Have you read any of his books?
No, I've watched a couple of his movies.
Yeah, they're awful.
Yeah, I know. That's why I don't read them.
Oh, bullshit! Like you just agree with whatever. Like I had friends that would do this kind of shit. Like you'd come out of a movie and they'd be like, and you'd be like, sorry, I'll start that again. You'd come out of a movie and they'd be like, oh wow, that was awesome, and then someone else would be like, he was alright. Like yeah, nah, it wasn't that good. Like you're just saying that because she said that, you fucking idiot.
Yeah, he's got a freaky mind. No, I have moments when I do, and moments when I don't. And it's like, actually, when I was incarcerated, I actually wrote a book. I actually wrote more than one book, but
you wrote a book.
Yeah, I didn't spend my time not doing anything when I was incarcerated. But
What's
I wrote. When I got out, my mom wanted me to publish it, and I would write some in it, and then I'd send it back to her, and she'd read it, and then I'd write some more of it, and I'd send it back to her, and she'd keep reading it. And she wanted me to publish it when I got out, so I self-published it. It's called Taking Abroad. If you go on ondemandbooks.com, you'll be able to find it. You'll be able to find it on there. But
okay. What's it about?
It's about 100 some odd pages long.
No.
you want to know? You gotta read it. No,
Okay.
actually, hang on a second. I'll read to you what it's about. I've got a copy of it right here. I think I got a copy of it right here. Yeah, right here.
You just can't remember off the top of your head what it's about?
I do, but it's better if I read it from the back of the book.
Okay. Go ahead.
So that way you get a better picture of it.
Okay.
All right, I can turn my light on here. I'm gonna put my reading glasses on now.
Your reading glasses.
Yes, I had to start wearing reading glasses like a year and a half ago. Shocked the hell out of me. I looked at the book and I was trying to read. And I was like, why is this getting all blurry on me? I had to wind that down. Yeah. I'm still young. At least in my mind, I am.
Right.
Okay.
You can come to my elderly hip hop class.
Come to your what?
My elderly hip hop class.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Come dance with the old ladies.
What is that? Let's see, and I'll be the youngest one there, and all the others will be 75 and older, right? Yeah. Well, you saw the way I dance, so you got to place me where you see fit.
You can show them how it's done.
Oh yeah. Look at me go. I step side to side and swing my arms a little.
All right.
I felt like such an idiot doing that dancing for you. I was like, here I am dancing for somebody that dances professionally. Yeah, I look real intelligent.
Well.
Okay. I'll read this to you.
Okay.
Okay. Preparing for life after high school. Aaron, I'm having a hard time seeing the words here. Like, off the book. Preparing for life after high school, Aaron enlisted into the Army, anxious to serve his country and fight for what he believed in. After losing his closest friend to a sniper, Aaron lost it while in the field and spent 3 months in a psychiatric ward until being shipped home. Once home, he falls in love with Brooke, a girl he meets on a blind date. Not long after getting engaged, he begins having nightmares of his time in Iraq, in the Iraqi war, but he puts it off as nothing serious. When the nightmares become more intense, Brooke talks to Aaron about seeing a psychiatrist, and because of the deep love that Aaron has for his family, he agrees. Unfortunately, the intense sessions with the psychiatrist don't help, and the nightmares begin to affect Aaron further. Aaron can no longer fight the right and wrong of the murders he's about to commit. In the end, justice is served with a heartbreaking death that Aaron did not plan on. There you go.
There you
Okay.
go.
So-
G'day, Kemley and AZ, and Trent, and sorry, I've missed a few people, guys. Yeah, hello to all of you.
It's about PTSD,
It's about what?
having PTSD.
Kind of, yeah.
Okay.
It's about a kid that goes into the military after school and has post-traumatic stress syndrome. It's pretty much about that.
Okay. I'll have to buy it.
Yeah.
Well,
you don't have to buy it. Just come here and you can read it.
oh, so that's how you're going to get them now. You're going to try to entice your catfish to come with, your best-selling novel. Like, dude, come here. You won't have to pay whatever the fuck he's charging for it.
Sneaky on that one, huh?
Ooh.
Yeah, you got me.
Yeah, I'd like to have you. Come here. Yeah, gotta get you moved to Maine.
Oh, gross.
Can you not move?
Well, I can, but I have to get permission from them.
Oh.
It's like I get permission from probation. They have to okay it out in California, and I have to have a place to be out there and somebody that I know, and the area has
Well,
to
you
be
got
right.
your family, don't you?
Out in California?
Yeah.
No, they're not out there anymore.
Oh.
Yeah, 'cause both uncles came back and one died, and both of my brothers moved back here a long time ago too.
How much longer are you on that for?
They've got me on a supervision for life, supervised release for life. So it's
Okay.
from what my lawyer told me when I signed before I signed the plea agreement, he said that this is what it is, but it's once you take this class, you can go back to court and get off supervised release because they don't want people being on supervised release if they're not a threat to the community. And it's like,
Okay.
I haven't been a threat for God knows how long, and they still had me in that class, and I kind of figured out why they have me in there today. So I got to call my lawyer tomorrow because I've already got my lawyer working on getting me out of that class. It's like I should have been out of that class within like a year and a half time from what they told me from the start. But I've never seen anybody get out of that class in a year and a half time. And it's like
So
they have a book.
You've been in the class since you got out?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. You just get
Yeah.
out?
And there's one person that I've seen get out of the class, and I've actually had 4 different counselors. For 4 years, I had one counselor.
Yeah,
but
because none of them are working. They keep getting shopped around because you don't do what you're meant to do. And g'day, Bill Bailey.
All of a sudden, somebody got the contract. They sell the contracts, and it's like they go with the lowest bidder. And somebody else had gotten the contract, and I was with that person for a year.
Mhm.
And then another person got a contract, and I was that person for a year or two. And then
Wait,
now
so what is this class for exactly?
it's for the sex offender treatment class. That's what it's called.
Okay.
And why are you in there, Lorne? G'day, freaky gyrations.
And
And
you've been in
outdoor
it
loser.
since you got out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a book that you have to finish. And
Must be a
you
big
don't
book.
even. Well, it actually was pretty thick. And well, the thing is you don't have to complete all the assignments in the book. But I took my time, and I took 4 years, and I completed every assignment.
Oh.
You know, until I felt good about what I had completed. I made sure that I went through everything. So that was.
Dude, we've seen your assignments. No one should feel good about that. No one should look back at what they've written there and go, "Yep, I'm proud of this." Not only the fact that it was all just waffle and bullshit, it was fucking ridiculous. Like, it was all about how, it wasn't your fault. It was all about how, questions like how does your victim feel? And it was all about, they would feel bad that I got in trouble. And, like, that letter to your victim was fucking horrific. Like, it was just like it was like trying to do the absolute bare minimum.
Wait, I felt good about it myself because I had a lot of things happen to me. So it's like I wanted to get that stuff straight in my head of, what brought me to that point where I was able to do something so terrible.
Mhm.
So I wanted
But
to understand everything.
You finished the book?
Oh God,
Like
I finished the book.
Or what?
Yeah, I finished the book 4 years ago,
Nailed it.
and they still haven't let me out of the class.
Isn't that weird? I wonder
So that's
why.
why me and my family's been bitching about it for the last 4 years. And finally, it's just got tired of it. They can't even give me a reason now why I'm in there.
Well, what do you think, Lorne? Like, if you think you've finished the books and they won't let you out of the class, why do you think that is? Do you think it's because you clearly haven't learned anything? Do you think it's because that after all this time, you are still saying that you never meant to do it, that you aren't a pedophile, that, you were set up by NBC and all this kind of stuff? Do you think that's got anything to do with it? Like, you look at other people completing the class and you're not. So I wonder what the common factor is there.
So yeah, so now it's like I got a lawyer, so we can either figure out why they still have me in there or get me out of there. And I'm shooting for them to get me out of there.
Well,
because they can't even give me a reason.
Well, you said you found out today the reason, right?
Well, I have an idea of the reason, and it's really not a reason because it has nothing to do with being a threat to the community, which is basically the reason why you're in that class. It's to make sure you're not a threat to the community. The reason that I think it is, it's not even being a threat to the community.
So you're in there because you're not a threat to the community?
That's what I'm getting from it.
I love the way Casey puts it. So you think you're there because you're not a threat to the community? And Lala, I keep forgetting that he never meant to do it. I thank you for reminding me.
From what I heard today, well, it's not just today that I heard it, because it took today for me to realize, this is like the 20th time that they've told me the same thing, and it's like, it just dawned on me that this has got to be the reason why they still have me in here, because I'm not doing
ask
what.
them.
Oh, I've asked them. I've asked them right out straight. They won't give me a reason.
They just sit their lips?
They just tell me, is it hurting you being in there? I'm like, well, no, it doesn't hurt me being there. Everybody should have counseling. It's good for them. It's good for them to be able to talk to people. It's
all just a big conspiracy. Like, he walks in and he's like, why am I still in here? And all the counselors are like, no one tell him. No one tell him why. G'day, Wes Wildo.
But the thing is I'd rather have a one-on-one session with somebody than I would be
So
in a
then-
class of people.
I'm not understanding. So what's the issue then?
The issue is if they have me
They
in,
just won't tell you.
yeah, they won't tell me what the reason is.
Hmm.
So they can't come up with a reason. They've got to have a valid reason. It's
Well,
like
they
they're
gotta
not
have
looking.
a reason. Otherwise, they let you out.
Yeah, well, that's the thing though. They're not telling me what the reason is. So in order for me to find out the reason, I have to I have to actually have a lawyer to do it.
Mhm.
And
Oh, okay.
and
I must have misheard you. I thought you said you figured out the reason.
I think I figured it out. So I got to call my lawyer tomorrow and tell him what I think.
How,
So he can.
how the fuck does he have a lawyer? How is he affording a lawyer? Like, surely you don't get, state-appointed lawyers just like, you need to actually be facing a trial or something. They're like, what lawyer the fuck is he talking about?
So he knows what I'm hearing from the counselor and from probation.
So, what do you think it is? That's the issue.
I think it's because they want me to get out in the community more and socialize. They've stated this out very many times that they want me to meet people out in the community, and it's like I meet people out in the community every day. I mean, I go to the stores and I talk to people, but it's like I don't
Going
ask
to
them
the
out on dates
store,
and stuff
come
like
on.
that. Well, yeah, I know, but it's like I don't go bowling. I don't.
Well,
Why
then
do I need to go bowling?
Do you think it's possible they mean like volunteering, not just like talking to strangers?
Well, volunteering wouldn't be bad.
Mm.
Well,
Huh. That's something nobody said to me yet.
Oh,
Volunteering.
fuck. Like,
Which I've
this is
actually,
the same thing. It's like, like, I think he thinks that they love hearing this. Oh, no one said that to me before. Like, you get me out of patterns. No one's put it the way that you have, this kind of stuff. Like, it's not endearing that you're a fucking delusional half-wit.
you said they said to go out to the community, so that's what that means, I think.
no, and I've volunteered before because I went over.
Lorne's gonna walk into his next sex offender class with his bowling scorecard and go, read it and weep. I'm out of here, motherfuckers.
The humane side and volunteered over there.
You put dogs down.
Huh?
Ah.
You put dogs down.
Do I put dogs down?
Yeah, like put them to sleep. Is that what you did?
No.
That's what I
Good
would
God,
do.
no. Hey, you're mean. You would love my dogs, really.
And see, like, this is what I mean. Like, this is Lorne tries to, and a lot of it is, pedo props and all this kind of stuff. But, I mean, obviously, I'm guessing Lorne likes dogs. He's had several of them. But Lorne tries to brand himself as, this massive dog lover and that. And he's got his potential girlfriend here saying, basically, she'd want to put dogs down. Like, and he just laughs at that. Like, that should be shocking to him. That should be, I can't believe you said that. That should be some kind of pushback. But he's just such a desperate piece of shit that he'll cop that. I'm sure soon she'll talk about when's your mum gonna die. I've got a lot of money riding on this again. And he'll cop it. He'll just fucking keep accepting all of this.
Probably not. I've never met a dog I like.
I bet you would. I bet you would like these two, because one of them
Put them outside.
One of them is extremely skittish, and so she was abused before. She spends the majority of her time she spends on the bed, just laying on the bed. And Roscoe is like her safety net. And he's old. He used to be rambunctious before, but now he's older and settled down. No, I think after these two, I don't want to get any more because I've had dogs all my life, and
Yeah.
it's
They
heartbreaking.
shed. They smell bad.
Well, yeah, unless you give them baths and stuff. I mean, there are ways to get around them smelling bad.
I guess. You have to
They
buy
do
'em
shed a lot.
food. They need attention all the time.
Yeah, but you think about how loyal
Ugh.
they are. Think about how loyal they are to you, how much protection they are.
I'd rather
How safe-
die.
Oh, don't say that. You can't die. You and I just got to be able to start talking here.
Oh, fuck off.
I do love dogs, but it's so hard when something happens and you don't have them. It's after.
Like what? Is it dangerous where you live?
You mean like when you go to jail for trying to rape a kid and your dog gets left at home? Is that what you mean by when you don't have them?
No, when this thing happened, I had Bud, my black lab that I had when I was down there in Nashville. And I actually had him when I got my CDL when I was out in Washington State. They actually sent me one time to Georgia, and that's where I found Bud. He was abandoned and abused. His ribs were showing. He had scars on his head, and
Mhm.
I was talking to my sister-in-law on the dock, on the payphone on the dock, and he came over and started barking at me. So I got off the phone with her, and from a distance he looked like a full-grown dog, but then I got up close and I realized he was just a puppy. And the nearest house was like 20 miles away, so I threw him up in the truck and fed him 2 peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, and had him ever since that. I've raised him for 9 years, right up till the point of the sting. And when the sting happened, and I had to have my best friend Tony go down from Maine down to Nashville and get him. So that was rough on me,
Mhm.
but he wound
So
up.
where you don't have that dog anymore?
No, he's probably dead by now. He probably died.
Oh wow.
Yeah, because he was 9 when the sting happened.
See, remember the story he told about that when he was trying to get fucking brownie points that, Tony went down there, or at that time he was just saying it was a friend, and obviously it was Tony, because he doesn't have any other friends. Tony went down there, and he was like, it's your dog or your truck or whatever. They told some bullshit story about how Tony said, I can keep your truck for you, or I can keep your dog, and he was like, oh, definitely my dog, as if that's meant to be like, oh, Lorne, you're so good that you're happy for your truck to go so that your dog would be safe. But he doesn't tell that story anymore. And that was such bullshit, because as if Tony was even giving him that option in the first place. Like, you got 2 options, Lorne. I can take your truck and sell it and make some money, or I can, keep your dog who will be dependent on me and will cost me money. Which one? Fucker.
And
Yeah, probably dead.
yeah, he probably died 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah,
Imagine.
probably.
He was a really good dog. Every dog I have is a really good dog because they're loving.
Mm.
They've
Yeah,
got a lot
That's
of them.
right, they are, Lorne, and unfortunately, dogs will put up with a lot of shit, which is, because they're fantastic animals, which that is why they're loving towards you, because unfortunately, and that's why they get so abused by pieces of shit like you, because they will put up with that. It's got nothing to do with you. It's not like you're some amazing owner, and that is the reason they love you.
They've got a lot of love in them.
Right. Well,
I have a cat too.
yeah.
Okay, here's something to tell you.
Hmm.
Okay, down in southern Maine,
Mhm.
which is around the area that's where a lot of rich people are down there. Well, there's the malls down there,
Mhm.
and you don't have to go far to go to the malls.
See, Casey, you're a girl. You like shopping, right? Just the same thing he used to try to get Kayla. Like, you're a girl, you must like shopping.
Okay.
That'll help sell you.
Oh, that'll sell you.
That help with what?
It helps sell you a little bit. I'm reaching here. Tell me we'll take pictures
I didn't know
and
what you were
videos
talking about. Okay.
Tell me
Yeah,
we'll take pictures
there's
and
them all
videos.
here. There's them all everywhere.
Okay, here's something else that'll tell you. The white population is greater than the black or Hispanic population. See, that ought to tell you right there.
Wow.
I know California has a lot of Hispanic people.
Wow, Lorne.
Yeah.
So you just you're just assuming she's a racist piece of shit like you. That you're one of a kind. And like we were discussing before, I don't know if he just assumes this or he's just gotten all his catfish confused and thinks he's talking like he's got Winnie's backstory.
Well, I'm gonna go make dinner. Okay, so I'll talk to you later.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Bye.
Bye. All right, we're going to pause it there for a second because, to be honest, he's been pissing me off a fair bit. So I want to have a bit of a laugh now. So we're going to have some Aussie man review. I can't remember if I've played this one already, but fuck it. One sec, guys. Here we are.
Welcome to Recreational Boating Day. Anytime I say that, something usually goes horribly wrong. The powerful forces behind Destination Fucked love screwing with boats. This fella is like, come on, you're embarrassing me. I paid a lot of money for you. You're meant to make me look good. Let's cross back to him later to see if his day improves. These fellas are zooming around in their apocalyptic desert buggy. Look out for the big cactus! Bam! They have arrived. They actually look comfortable. I guess some people are so badass, they don't mind relaxing in Destination Effed. They have resilience. Mountain biking, we know how these videos end in this series. What the cop? How's your shoulder? And the rest of your body in general. Don't tell me the bike's gonna land on him. Don't tell me. Don't. Oh, he got lucky there. He doesn't feel lucky, but yeah. It could have been worse. Stay positive. Planes are fun most of the time, unless you walk into them.
Oh, fuck that.
It's videos like this that make me anti-daydreaming. Don't do it. Don't walk and daydream. You'll hurt yourself in the most obvious, easily avoidable, and regrettable ways. No one talks about the dangers of daydreaming. This fella might now become an advocate for the cause as he vacates Destination Fucked. Water strikes again. A core DF memory is created. This never works. I have never seen a video where this works. Yet again, it has failed to work. Nothing beats a top-notch fair dinkum Destination Fucked facial expression. Maybe this fella's cool can trick can work? There's got to be someone out there that can do a cool trick. Yep, okay. No, that's just fucked. Meanwhile, back at the beach, not a lot of uplifting progress here. This dickhead is still being held captive in our favourite destination by his aquatic investment. Come on, millions of years of evolution. You can outsmart a boat, mate. Jump on it. Yeah, he's got it pinned. Well done. I'm chalking this up as a happy ending. Easy, big man. Think about your next move very carefully. You are intoxicated. Deep breath. Go slow. Good. No. Hold. No. Oh, this is like watching dominoes fall. Big man down in Destination Effed.
Hey, I don't think that's supposed to happen. What do you think, man?
No? Soccer time, bullseye and bullseye. That is a stylish way to fuck yourself, though. Adult with a wine glass alert, adult with a wine glass alert, looking to deactivate, wham! Welcome to your destination. The local children here hope you enjoy your stay. She does. Let's end in Australia, because I probably don't do that enough in this series. Springtime equals magpie season, and the bloke at the desk has found himself in a struggle for survival. The Maggie either wants to rip his eyeballs out, or maybe it's a customer. It's like, what do you wankers do here? What's your service? Have you thought about using birds for word of mouth? See ya. Yep, and yeah, he immediately looks to call backup from the big city. I've never thought about it. If you can use regular emergency services when you're in Destination Fucked. Like, I mean, you can, but does Destination F require its own elite squad of rescue workers? Maybe that's something to think about as we close this video. Stick around, though.
How you going, you big bloody beautiful bastard? A massive congratulations to you.
All right, so I think what I want to do to end is I've done this call before. I think everyone's done this call. It's a very short one. The lawn is stalked in the woods. I think the actual name in the dump is Stocky Stalked in the Woods. And a few people I know haven't heard it and have been requesting it. So I want to finish with that one. But even better than, listening to me just talk about it again would be watching the version of it that Sloth Cat animated, because it's awesome. So let me cue that one up and we'll do that. And g'day, John Fishman. I saw you come in there. So this is on Sloth Cat's channel, and it's called Stop Hiding in the Woods.
Maybe Sloth Cat is trying to troll me because he thinks he will win. But no one can now troll the goddess, queen, troll!
Don't tell me. Just fuck off. I don't care.
I love the way he's animated, Winnie.
I hid in the woods because you called the cops.
Okay, that needs to stop. Sorry, I love you.
I'm sorry, I love you too.
You need to stop hiding in the woods.
No, I don't want to hide in the woods. I don't. My head was fucking messed up last night, man.
I know, I was sad too.
Between these fucking cocksuckers stalking me now.
They're stalking
And then
you?
seeing your seeing your fucking picture on Roy's phone.
Oh, but that was an
fucking-
accident.
Yeah, but it's fucking me up.
You know.
I was already dealing with the fucking stalking crap. Certainly didn't need to see that.
Wait, what happened with the stalking crap? You told your mom?
No. Just knowing about it now. And knowing why there's people fucking slowing down outside my house. Car went by fucking twice, 2 fucking times last night after you and I had gotten off the phone, after you had read me about the stalking crap.
Yeah.
And it's gone by slow.
But I don't have anything to do with that.
I know, but after you read it to me, it had already gone. One had already gone by while you were on the phone and went by slowly.
Oh my God.
One went by twice. Like it went by and then went by again. And that was after I was off the phone with you. After you and I had told you that one was going by.
I'm
It was
sorry.
going by slowly. We gotta get this thing done, and we gotta get it done fast. Cause this fucking cocksucker's putting shit on Craigslist. God knows what else he's gonna wind up putting on Craigslist. Fucking try to get pictures of my fucking mom and shit.
Okay.
That's what's gonna be fucking next. It's fucking bullshit.
No, they're not going to stalk your mom. Nobody cares about that, baby. Don't worry.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm worried about.
Oh, you're not... Oh, no, Winnie. Oh. And honestly, he's always virtue signaling, like, it's not he's not worried. You know, he's not worried about himself. It's going to be his mum next, even though there's no talk or threat of it being his mum. He's just got to, he's just got to, I don't know, he's just got to be a cunt. So that's that call there, and thank you very much for Slothcat for animating that so well. So I'm going to wrap it up there, guys. I just wanted to do a hour and a half today, get through those couple of calls. So thanks very much to everyone for being here. I saw someone else just come in before. I'm so sorry, I can't remember who that was, but I appreciate you being here. And yeah, so thanks for hanging out with me on the streams this week. It's been a lot of fun, as it always is. I hope everyone has a great weekend when they get there, and I will see you guys again next week. All right, don't forget to delete your archives. Bye for now.